Hebrew Israelite Warrior Part 2. A.J. Smitherman, a pioneer of the African American press. This right here, these quotations, who wrote this? I don't know, this from a website. Oh, here we go. This who wrote this. Myrina Colette, she wrote that. But anyway, that's just a little bit about my great-grandfather, so whatever she wrote, that's what she wrote. But this is what I'm saying. Andrew Jackson Smitherman, a pioneer of the African American press. They say A.J. Smitherman is not only a very able journalist, a truly loyal race man, and an eloquent speaker, but he is one of the heroes of the race. Monroe Trotter, editor and publisher of the Boston Guardian. That was 1934. You know what I mean? But this is a forgotten man. Let me read this paragraph right here, you know. From the time of their inception, African American newspapers both serve as an instrument for disseminating information and as a platform of social and political advocacy within the African American community. They just giving you a background about, you know, African American newspapers and why they wrote it, and inspiring examples of what we could do in our community. Well, A.J. Smitherman, who after his exile from Oklahoma following the Tulsa race riot of 1921, went on courageously against all odds to lead a successful career in journalism for an additional 35 years. I'm just going to read some of the highlighted joints. His partial autobiography and related sources in Buffalo, New York, have been overlooked as evidence for documenting his life and career. Some historians of the African American press mention Smitherman, but these references are usually limited to his work in Tulsa. Despite the identification of Smitherman with Tulsa, Oklahoma, it needs to be recognized that his life did not begin in Tulsa, Oklahoma, nor did it end there in 1921, but continued on to Buffalo, New York, where he resurrected his work as a successful journalist, publishing for another 35 years. So now we're going to deal with why he left Tulsa, Oklahoma. The Tulsa Race Riot of 1921. A descriptive poem of the Tulsa Race Riot and Massacre by A.J. Smitherman. This is my family right here, y'all. This is my grandma, Guelda. This is a long poem. He giving the first account of what happened when he was there. what happened on that day. This is about three or 4 pages long. Because this is from the man who they said incited the race riot. The Tulsa Race Riot and Massacre.